1 year ago, actually 2 days ago, we were introduced to the next generation of friendship. Gen 5 began in earnest with a decent, if not formulaic, road trip movie showing the different kinds and different ways that racism and cultural divide can create an unharmonious place. About a few months ago, we were introduced to the series proper, with chapter one, with a lot of still open plot threads, somewhat unpaused animation, but still a fine start. Throughout the year, Tell Your Tale, the YouTube side series, has been delightful, fun, colorful, and somewhat secretly informative slices of life. And trust me, I will get to those as soon as they slow down. We've gotten one a week for essentially forever. And because they're so short, the individual episode format just doesn't work here. So you might see some YouTube shorts about them. That's what I've been debating. But now, after much waiting, a year and a half, and in anticipation of the yin yang, we finally have the proper Gen 5 television series, Make Your Mark. This is New 26, marking out. Yes, we're back. And just because Netflix gonna Netflix, at least until next year, and binge model everything, we're not going to do that garbage here because every episode deserves its own individual respect. The binge model is absolute garbage and I hate it. There, I said it. I don't like binge watching TV. It's annoying and all it does is waste time. It doesn't allow you to absorb the TV show you're watching. That's just facts. So, in the standard tradition of New 26 format, one episode at a time. However, the difference is because I have all the episodes with me, the reviews are going to come at a much faster clip. I still haven't decided the clip of how fast these episodes will come, but they will most certainly come faster than ever before. Remember, we had to wait an entire week between doing one of these reviews. Now, we don't. So we won't. Well, if you see the next video on the next episode, relatively quickly, that is why. But let's cut the pretense. Izzy Does It is the first episode of the new series proper. And as somebody that was formerly nicknamed Izzy, you would think I would have a connection to Izzy Moonbow, but I don't. She's essentially Pinky O'Clock version 2. Just now, the Pinky O'Clockness has been nerfed tremendously to bring balance to actual character. Yes, She's essentially our Pinky, but she has none of the annoyances of our Pinky. She's actually likable for once. Thank God. And this episode focuses on her primarily. But here's a twist. All the characters get involved in their own sort of way. Each of them with their own kind of miniature plots, but they don't distract from the main plot. And yes, we are properly introduced to our villains. The I think I'm smarter than everybody, Eloquent Opaline, and her Goldar slash name your Power Ranger sub villain Lackey Misty, who has a Pizzle Pop Berry twist conundrum, except it's about cutie mark for her. And she's been spying on everybody, buddy, trying to figure out how the magic came back. Sure, we don't hear any vocal lines outside of the evil castle of evil, but you can tell she's shy, very inquisitive, and somewhat smarter than her master. Why do I get Tommy Oliver vibes when I see her? Seriously? It just reeks of it. As for our new Revolution 5, as I tend to call them, they're busy doing their own things. Izzy wants to make the perfect birthday present for Sunny and quickly does by creating the friendship hair clip. It's My Little Pony, don't question it. Meanwhile, Hitch is having to deal with having a little baby dragon, and this is the first time we get the proper name mention of Sparky Sparkaroony. Can you dig it, sucker? Yes, wrestling fans of this channel automatically understand why I did that. If you're not, you probably won't. And yes, the little baby dragon is as mischievous little toddlers often are. They want to play with everything. They want to be involved in everything. Except this one has magical transformative breath. Okay. Another question to put on the old checkerboard here. But the main conflict comes from a world that I know way too much about. Creative block. Writer's block, as it's often referred to. And you could even use the term creative burnout if you wanted to. See, because after Izzy creates that bracelet, sure enough, the block hits. But it's not just her that's hitting the block. It's Pip too. One of the tricks that I'm seeing in this first episode is throwing many morals before getting to the main moral point of the episode. Something that chapter 1 did very well. And even Tell Your Tale has parts of this too. Seems like the new moral edict around here. And it's a good one. A very good one. As Izzy's trying to break her creative block, her friends are providing, well, help. And when Pip provides her help, she realizes after making the first song of the series, nice, a nice little ditty called "Move to Your Beat." She finds out, but she's got creative block as well. Yeah. She tries to seek the same answer. Zip is practically trying to do her best Twin Peaks and making personal notes on her cell phone. Yeah, Twin Peaks is a kid's show, but any fan of Twin Peaks will totally pick up on the personal messages to herself routine that Zip is doing here. Zip isn't doing much here, but considering she got all of chapter 1 to herself, I guess I can live with it. And it does lead to a funny gag or two on occasion. Mainly the fact that she is forced to clean up the Bright House. Man, these guys help a princess out. Sunny is being Sunny for once. Just doing her job and being the moral center, and not really doing anything with the plot. She's just kind of there. Thankfully, when she does show up, it's all for the good. The animation is far better than Chapter 1. And with the new moral structure, things will tend to stay where you would think they would stay at. Plot threads are introduced when Misty drops off a mirror at her selfie stand. That just so happens to be a communication device and a whoopsie for Opaline. Even though the plot has not officially started yet, basically we're getting the engine going. For our first episode, Izzy Does It focuses on the show's most eccentric character and really brings out her best qualities and shows her ability to unicycle in the best display since a maritime big adventure of all things. Yeah, the video game matters, and having a recycling scooter is pretty cool. Yes, it's the toy of the week, but it's a rather cute one. And the morals about trying to fix creative block, trying to remain unique when you could just be producing the same thing but better, pretty much echoes episode episodes like Carousel Boutique to the show's very plus. Yes, getting used to the new binge format for some is going to be rather annoying. For me, it's not. No, and the fact that, yes, there will be plot, but slice of life stories are still the key point of the day, just like with all the episodes of Tell Your Tale. Don't you? There's a renewed focus so far happening with this. And if episodes happen to be as delightfully entertaining down the soon to be done line as Izzy does it, the series will do just fine. Sure, because it's Netflix, it won't reach the length or the heights of the previous generation. But we as fans need to stop judging Gen 5 based on its predecessor as much as it wants to echo back to it. We need to start judging Gen 5 on its own terms. And this episode, combined with all of Tell Your Tale outside of a few, have proven that Gen 5 has its own unique energy. It's not trying to copy what has been done before, it's trying to blaze its own path. And coming straight out of the paddock here, this is a redecoration of that. Here at New 26, we do things from a 1 to 6 scale, 6 being the best and 1 being the worst. And thank God this first one ain't no 1. Yeah, it ain't no 6 either. Yes, the plots end up converging together, and they're pretty much spaced very well, but hitches and zips while in the episode could have been cut completely. But I get, because of the notion of a second pilot, or should I say third at this point, then you had to have every character included. But that seems to be the only weakness in a delightful and harmless starter to this new series. Izzy does it. It's a strong 5 out of 6, and we start out the gate strongly. Now again, these episodes are going to come faster due to Netflix's model. But I guarantee you that you will only get 1 every time you see it. I'm not releasing these things en masse, so don't worry about that. So next time, we'll talk about episode 2. Well, also in the meantime, keep your eye out. Those Tell Your Tale shorts might start coming as soon as we're done here with marking out for now. But until the next video, I am as always your alicorn of inspiration, Nirvana Sparkle. Find peace in your own Nirvana, no matter what generation you come from. See you next time.